just really annoying. It's it's like that Apocalypse one again, and what they showed there in the Foley work was great because it was being able to see bringing the ship in and you're using the exact object, but pelting bullets at it to get that metallic sound, recording all that, getting the level of control over it, then bringing it back into the studio and then having that as your layering of sound is fantastic, because trying to get that in situ is really a bit tricky. I have put one up on study desk there too, which is, I think it was called, let me just see, I opened it, I just didn't want to be holding you up now with it, but where are we? We saw this desktop in all its reality, you understand. Can't get back down to where I need to be. Here we are. And it's marked a different approach to a movie.
Yeah, I just found it.
Yeah, that one, I was going to show you that, but I just don't want to keep you online much longer, as I appreciate it's a different kind of environment to be around. But if you want to take a look at that one, it's actually a behind the scenes thing. It's only a fairly short piece, but it's around when they did that more recent version of Les Miserables. And it's just showing you, so whether you like the production or you don't is irrelevant. It's just hearing how the actors speak about working where they actually sang the songs in situ. So that was not done in ADR. So they actually sang it on set, and it takes you through just a little bit of what they did and why. And I think it's really interesting because it was a different way to experience producing a movie, and it's a fairly bold thing. So, for example, with audio, a thing like Downton Abbey, which was a massive success for BBC, that was 100% ADR'd. Now, that's every sound, all the Foley work. If you've ever seen the show, there's huge amounts of stuff that take place in a kitchen setting or in their grand hall kind of stuff. And that is, a lot of noise, a lot of, typical sounds you'd have, and they've had to reproduce those sounds as well as then getting the actors to do a lot of additional voice work. But it's interesting to kind of take a look. So if you are interested in doing so or get the time, take a look just at that quick clip. And it's just a different kind of thought, different take on how it worked. And what I found interesting with it is then the actors talk about what it meant for them as an actor as well, to be able to have the opportunity to sing it as they would delivering the lines for a narrative. They're able to deliver those lines in that kind of way as well. So, okay, thank you, because it's been a lot of information, I know. The only last thing I need to tell you is I'm going to record a separate clip that I'll put up and will be made available to everybody. Probably put it in this week's, I'd say, just so we know where it is. And I'll put an email out to let you know when it's there. I'll try to do it this afternoon if I can, but at the latest through tomorrow. And that will be just the review for the test that comes up next Friday. So not tomorrow, but the following week. And again, just to remind you that if things have been very problematic for you, just flag that with us. If it's been difficult, I have to and want to always work on trust, because it's the sort of stuff, if someone has a lend of me and wants to, just milk a situation, well, that's probably going to happen anyway. So we don't have time or capacity, and I've never been interested in having to have a doctor's certificate or something like that. I would trust you, as I expect you'll be able to trust me in these things, that we want to do the best for you. I'm very mindful that, I don't know all of your own circumstances, but you could be very directly impacted around employment stresses, that kind of stuff. So we are mindful of that as the university, besides just myself. So if your situation is that you're under a lot of stress and it would be problematic to be doing the test, don't go saying it to me now. Let's just get up closer to the time. But also, because we do have all these various incredible range of viruses and sickness going around, if you do take sick, I'll go through all that in that clip. But just remember, there is support there for you, but I'm asking you just to play it straight down the line. Stalling it's not going to make it get any better. So you might as well face the music and do it. But it is based on these 5 weeks, including today. So we made it, my friends. 5 weeks in.
Yay!
And if you talk to other people, encourage them, please, to make sure they join online. I'm hoping this is still a good experience to do it live. I don't want to move away from doing it live. It's much better for me, I think it's great to catch up with you, even though you slackers who've got your mics off, all your cameras off, keep smiling faces. But it's the kind of thing, at least we are still catching up in real time. But this is recorded and available for you to watch again. So that is lovely. I'll stop that recording.